Hi, it's Keith. So this is my favourite piece of software. I love using this because it's so easy to use and it's self-explanatory, but let me take you through it and show you the features of it. Okay, so the first button you see is Process Window. This won't show anything at the moment. If you click on it, it opens up a new window and shows any running campaigns, and if you're bored you can watch the progress as the software registers a new account or posts content to an existing account. Okay, the next button is New Campaign. I'll explain how to use this further down once I've gone through the other tabs. The next button is Backlink Monitor. Click on that there. Okay, so you can enter your URLs to see if they're indexed. So you paste your URLs there, that come from that tab. There's nothing in there at the moment. But when you've finished your campaign, you post the, leave it a few days, post your URLs in here, and then you can either check for the website that you've put into link to, or you can put in content. So you can put your keywords in there, or one of the keywords in the content, and you can check. You just click Start, and it will show you if they're found, if they're actually posted. Okay, so then what you can do is grab those URLs that are posted and then send more backlinks to those, which is quite a powerful thing to do. Okay, the next button is Manual Capture, and if you don't have a capture solving service such as Death by Capture, then this will pop up when your campaign is running and you simply type in the relevant capture. This can be quite time consuming though, especially if you have a lot of campaigns running, so I recommend using a capture solving service. The next button is Settings. I always leave these options as they are set up, but you can change them if you want. So let's start with Options. So you can start maximised, so it's like this. Auto start with Windows, I don't tick that because I want to start it when I feel like starting it. Automatic sign in I keep ticked. Automatically check for updates, that's useful to do. Automatically send links to the indexing service, which is good. You know, that gets your links indexed quickly. Automatically change IP, I don't use that because we use proxies. Wait before email verification, I leave all these settings the same because they work. Refresh PageRank daily, that doesn't really matter anymore. Shouldn't have that tick really, because PageRank isn't updated by Google anymore. And show in tray icon, you can do that if you want to. That pops up on the screen there at the bottom, so you can see it working. I'm not bothered about that. Okay, the next one is deCAPTCHA, and as I say, I've got a Death by Capture account. You put in your username and your password, and then you can click check balance. That shows you whether you've used any credits, what credits you've got left as well. So if it's running low, you can nip over and put some more money in your account. There's also one for deCAPTCHA. I used to use that, but I don't find it as good as Death by Capture, so that's why I use that. It's just personal preference. And then if you look at the bottom here, solving simple capture automatically by MoneyRobot for free. So do that, tick that, because that will save you quite a bit of money. Okay, and then we go to proxy, and you can either use the MoneyRobot proxies or you can use my proxy list, and we've got our own private proxies that we use. You should use proxies if you're using it on your own machine, because if not, you're going to be building thousands of links and your IP address could be classed as a spam and be sent somewhere like Spamhaus, so you won't get any links indexed or created if you get spammed. We buy proxies monthly. They always work and they're cheap enough on a monthly basis. I think we pay $50 for 50 proxies, but the private proxies are ours, they're not shared with anybody else, and they work perfectly for us, so that's great. Theme is just, you can change the theme if you want, never bother with that, and license just shows whether you've got a valid license or not. Okay, and then when you finish that, you click save. Okay, so that's your settings updated. So the next two tabs I don't bother with. That's contact us. If you've got any questions, you can get in touch with them. And there's a forum as well to look up. Maybe when you're starting off with it, you could you could go into the forum and you can ask questions in there. But Google's your friend, as you know, so if you're not sure about something, just Google it. And failing that, just get in touch with us if you have a real problem, because we've been using this for a long time and I think we know it back to front by now. Okay, so in the worksheet for this video, we have got a link to buy a free trial, to get a free trial of Money Robot. Can't remember how long it's for, it might be 7 days or something, or 5 days. At least you can try it out then without spending your money. But it's money well spent, it's such a great piece of software. Saves hundreds of hours of work, really does. Just a point on software before we carry on with this. It's easy to say, well, why don't you do everything manually? Well, you can, if you just got one client or you're just doing it for your own website, then yeah, you can do it all manually. It will still take a lot of time though. But if you use software, it's all down to the knowledge that you've got when you're using it. If you know how to use it properly, then it works brilliantly. It's not the software that causes problems, it's the knowledge of the person driving it, if you like. If you haven't got enough knowledge and you don't know what you're doing, you can cause damage, untold damage, especially if you're working on client sites. But you can damage your own website as well if you just send thousands of links straight to your homepage, which is like way before 2010 that did work, but it definitely doesn't work anymore. Anyway, I digress. So what's the next bit we want to do now? So let's show the new campaign, and let's show a campaign, and I can show it to walk you through it. So let's see how long it takes us. Okay, so campaign name, you can put anything in there. We'll put test for page 1 engine. Money site, okay, we're going to use that fictitious roofer now, so ABC roofers.co.uk, and you can also put inner pages in there as well, which I suggest you do, because if you just send all the links to your home page, as I said before, that's not a good thing. So this won't work because we haven't got this website set up, but let's say we had roofing prices and ABC roofers.co.uk portfolio and things like that. Put 3 or 4 URLs in there, and then it spreads the links around. Okay, so now we enter the keywords we want to rank for. So if you've done your keyword research properly, you already know what these are, and we did that roofing example earlier, didn't we? So let's use some of those. So let's say, so if I can remember those, yeah, we've got them here. So let's pick up these, copy, let's pick up those keywords there, pop them in there. Right, okay, so right, the next step is the content. So article title, article body, and there are different things you can do. You can write your own content, which is the cheapest but the most time consuming, especially if you've got clients. You could get your own articles written. We do that. We use iWriter, and we pay between $3 and $20 an article depending on length. We've also got some in-house writers as well who write really well for us. We use some elite writers who are great. You can use subscription services such as Article Writer. We have a lifetime license for that, and it works well if the niche is in their database. So let me just show you that. I'll just digress slightly. If you want low quality content, there's a place for that further down the food chain. In other words, what I mean there is if you're building links direct to, I cut that bit. If you want low quality content, then you can use the content created from Article Builder. Now all you have to do, it will pick the content up from your keywords. So if you click on there, create unique articles, and we'll just wait a second or so. It will generate an article for us, but I'll show you the quality of it in a second. Now this quality would be fine for links further down. So let's say we do, our linking strategy is you've got your money site, and then you'd build some Web 2 sites to the money site, as we know, with links back to the money site. Then we would build Money Robot campaigns to the Web 2 links, and then we would probably send GSA links to the Money Robot links. Then you could do another Money Robot either to the first lot of Money Robot links or to the GSA links, and at that stage, because it's so low down, the quality of content doesn't matter as much as it does up the top end. But I'd say the first 3 tiers, your content's got to be top notch nowadays. You could get away with it a few years ago, but you can't now. It's got to be top notch. So I wouldn't use this for anything but 4th and 5th tier content. You can also load the articles, while we're waiting for this, you can also load the articles from the folder, and if you click on that, it will give you the option to pick a folder from your desktop. So you could go to, let's say you went to iWriter and you had 10 articles written from them. There you go, that's just popped up now. Then you could pick up that folder and click it there. I'll show you that in a second. So what this done, look, it's done a spun article title and a spun article body. Okay, and it's going to use those money site URLs and these keywords, plus it generates what are called generic keywords like click here, go to site, all those sorts of things as well. So let's preview it. So roofing repairs, Birmingham for dummies. This is what I said about the quality of the content. It's not great for this level. Okay, so there, and if you look there, there's a link to the portfolio page and the keyword Birmingham roofing contractors. We spin again, the Birmingham flat roofing diaries. No matter if you're organising on re-roofing your garage or creating a flat roof extension, we provide the torch on felt for you personally. That's not too bad, but it's not the best English written grammar, is it? And there you go, there's a generic link, which is click here, and that's going to that page, ABC Roofers. Let's try spin again. Felt roofing costs in Birmingham, fundamentals explained. Okay, and there's the link to a keyword there. So you get the idea, and total words 396, which is fine. Okay. So that's if you're going to do that. Now, if you want to load them from a folder, you click on that, and it brings up your folders, and you could pick some articles from one of your folders, should I say? Let's say that. Click OK, and it'll tell you how many articles are in there. So we'll untick that, and we'll use this for now, just for an example. Okay, the next stage, you want to pick your SEO strategy, and there's lots of different things in here. So let's say high competition, as you can see. Let's make that a bit bigger. There's your money site, and then you've got, this is new, social likes and shares going straight to your money site, and then you've got Web 2 blogs, which is surrounded by Web 2 profiles and social bookmarks. Okay, all the way around there. So it's a very powerful strategy, that one. That's for high competition. Low competition, obviously there are less links, so you've got social likes and shares going to your money site, you've got some Web 2 blogs going to your money site, article directories going to the Web 2s, and then Web 2 profiles. Got a different one there. Okay, just a few different things. Just experiment with them and see which ones you like best. Medium competition as well. There we go. Super high competition. This should be a crazy one. There we go. So that's sending a lot of link juice to your money site there through different layers. Okay. Now the beauty of Money Robot is its simplicity. You can preview your article, see what the quality is like before you submit the campaign, choose your strategy, and then decide how long you want to spread it out. Okay. I always select at least 5 days, and usually make this 15 days if it's a large campaign. You don't want to have all of your links indexing at the same time and then nothing until the next time you decide to run a new campaign. One of the ranking factors that Google uses is link velocity, so spreading your links out more evenly is a good idea. So let's pick 5 days, and then you can decide to run it now or not. Okay, if you don't run it now, it will schedule it for you, and you can choose the schedule date. But let's say we want to run it now. Now obviously we're not going to actually create any links, real links, because this doesn't exist, but let's do it anyway. Click Start Campaign, and you can watch how MoneyRobot works. I'll just tick that to auto. I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so off we go. There's our test for Page One Engine, and we started off run, create accounts. Here we go. Let's look at the process window. There we go. So you can watch it actually generating some things here for us. Okay, Twitter. So we've had Facebook, Google, Twitter, and if you look there, it's doing the social shares and likes and verifying emails, and it'll do this all the way through now. And click through. It's got 2 threads at the moment. If you don't tick the auto, you can just set the threads to what you think. I wouldn't go, let's see, wouldn't go more than 25 really normally, but if you tick auto, it will decide. And it'll load balance it if you like. Say you've got 4 or 5 campaigns running at once, it will run around about 15 to 20 threads, and it will run different ones from different campaigns at any one time, which is pretty good. So as you can see, it took us about 9 minutes to set up that campaign from start to finish, which you must admit is pretty amazing. And if you look there, there's 6,139 websites in the software. Which is a lot of websites, so it's updated all the time with new sites, and older sites are deleted, and it's just a fantastic piece of software, it really is. So when you're setting up your campaigns, this is where your link diary comes in handy. So what we do is set up a calendar. Google Calendar is good for this. Make a note of the day you start a campaign and the duration, say 5 days, and then you can schedule when the next campaign can start. And yeah, okay, so once the campaign is finished, you can check how many links were created by looking at the URL tab. We won't have anything there yet because it's doing the social shares. Choose the campaign in the projects window when you're looking for it. Make sure you do that, because if you choose the wrong one, it could pick up the wrong URLs. It does the URLs separately for each project, which is good. There's your tasks. Profiles, that's a profile that it sets up with for all your email and everything. And logs, that's showing you what's running when. Okay. Okay, so that's a complete run through of MoneyRobot. I hope that's been helpful for you and show you how simple and how easy it is. And if you've got any questions, then by all means ask us, and I'll see you in the next video.